I really found a love for RPGs. I'm not gonna lie, between D4 and PoE.
PoE
Yeah,
kind of
maybe all
goes hard.
along.
I'm kind of a fan.
Maybe all along I was an RPG gamer.
Well, I mean,
You know, just
didn't you
something...
used to play?
Adventure Quest World.
No.
What?
You can
Let's
do
see.
it.
Oh, I need to look.
I believe in you.
You win these.
Does he?
Didn't you used to play Age of Mythology when you were little?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an ARPG. That probably sowed the seeds.
That's an RTS or whatever. It's not an RPG.
What?
Are you thinking of the same game?
Oh, wait, what the fuck is the game I'm thinking of?
What, were we always talking about a different game when I told you about Age of Mythology?
Maybe.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me, bro. That's
Classic.
crazy. You're
That's
delusional.
crazy.
You're delusional. It's insane. You're actually delusional.
Classic Zebediah maneuver.
I'm sorry,
illness.
I was thinking about Titan Quest.
Mental illness. Mental illness.
That's not even close.
I know.
Mental illness. Mental illness. Welfare check. Welfare check.
Here, step. This is the game I was thinking of when we were talking about Age of Mythology.
Yeah, and I was thinking about the fact that you are dumb. Okay, you're a dumbass.
You're dumb, buddy. You're a dumb guy.
Yeah, but I'm not a dumb. Dude. Oh, well, maybe I am. Dude. Calling myself out. Arthur, you should grind the PoE. Oh, this, I've never seen this in my life. This looks way worse than Age of Mythology. Dude. I'm not gonna hate on you aggressively. You know, I thought we were friends, but now I know that you're not an Age of Mythology player. I don't know, man.
Shit, my bad, dude.
I don't know. That's not chill, man.
You're not very trustworthy if you're not an Age of Mythology fella.
Yeah, I don't know if you're a chill guy anymore. That is so retarded. We've talked about it so many times.
I like...
Not so many times, but you know.
No, but like,
really
it
times.
implies that every time we talked about it, it was basically, do you know Age of Mythology? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's cool. Because if we mentioned a single aspect of gameplay...
You could also argue it implies that we did mention the gameplay and neither of us were listening.
Oh my god.
And the other did, which is honestly probably true, you know?
That's probably what happened every single time.
Probably exactly what happened.
Oh, a cutscene!
My people are no strangers to voices.
The other one has a cutscene too, what do you mean? Age of Mythology has cutscene. Cutscenes.
Go.
No, I'm watching a cutscene.
Oh.
Council doesn't know what to make of it.
There must be someone who does. I'll let you know what I find.
Valeria. It's been too long, old friend.
Good to see you, Khadgar. Doing well?
As well as can be expected. How's the family?
I haven't. It's better if I keep my distance.
Of course. The void. That would be...
What is this, like, Marvel tier acting? What is happening?
Void is why I asked you here. We still don't know with this dark heart. But we do know it's in the hands of someone called the Harbinger. Who they are and what they intend to do remains a mystery. Which is why I need your help.
To hunt down a dangerous foe we know nothing about. Honestly, I could use the distraction.
Same old Valeria. Void or no void.
Khadgar? It deserves a PhD in shoving his foot down his throat. What the
See you
fuck is
soon,
going on?
Khadgar. Dark heart in hand.
Oh boy. Is there a way to turn up? He's probably just a little too quiet. Look out.
I was
Sex
hoping
fart
to see
idiot.
you.
The Harbinger. Oh boy, flight stones. I don't care.
Always happy.
Oh! I hear myself! Sorry,
I'll
panic.
open a rift for us. Follow me.
You know, I worry if I hear myself because I start thinking the schizophrenia setting in, so I have to. You
Yeah,
understand,
you gotta,
right?
you gotta make sure.
Gotta be
Given that you're
sure.
also, you know, you got the shit skits, you know?
Skits.
The shits, the skits, the bitches, the hoes.
It's shits.
the
It's skits.
Man, you looking like a shit skidda. I ain't gonna lie.
Shits and skids.
It's all fun and games until someone skits and shits.
Double poop of pants, so.
Avoid disturbances lately.
It's all fun and games till there's skid marks.
The Riftwalkers just
Dude.
returned from their investigations.
Not the skid marks.
Maintain focus
That's
and
foul.
control.
There's something else.
Oh boy.
A vision is being
Oh my
seen
god,
all
I saw a
across
thing
the
that was
desert.
like
They call it
someone admitting that when they were a kid,
song.
they thought skid marks were like the indents that your clothes or underwear would leave around your hips, like on your waist or
kidding
whatever.
me?
And so
You're
that they
kidding
would like very frequently be like, "Oh, I have skid marks right now" or something.
That's unfortunate, is what that is. Holy shit.
I used to say something really retarded that makes me think of, but I can't remember what. Like, you know the sweat you get like no, not the sweat. But yeah, oh yes, when underwear like bunches up around your ass crack or whatever when you're like
Oh, yeah.
biking or something.
Walk your
I used to
own
call
path.
that something that meant something
There is a
totally
strange
different and way
interest
worse.
in void
Hmm.
activity
I can't remember what, though.
We're
I really wish I
still
could,
unsure what
but I can't.
caused the surge.
I'm too retarded.
Might have to ask your parents, maybe they'll remember.
No, it was like to Riley when we would bike and stuff. And he kept
Oh.
correcting me and I kept forgetting.
I can't think of
Dude.
anything.
He would correct you to say wedgie and you were saying something else.
Yeah, I'd say I'm actually retarded. Food.
I can't think of anything horrible like that I ever did. Like saying the wrong word, you know?
Yeah, I never did anything too egregious.
Yeah, Zeb, you weren't ready for a compliment there, were you? You thought I was gonna shit on you.
I actually wasn't thinking about you at all.
That's not true. You're always thinking about me. False. Fake news.
I sensed activity to the north of the continent.
That's why you didn't real boss.
Yeah, the only really weird one was like, it was like one of the first words I ever learned. And instead of dog, I would say doido.
Riftwalker Nilari
Doido.
to return from Northrend.
That stupid fucking baby.
Dumbass fucking baby, why don't you talk right?
Valadash.
We learned to talk right, buddy.
Cracks in the void.
Watch over you.
He's questing. Oh my god. Go to Dragonblight.
The Riftwalker's absence. Could it be connected to the Dark Heart?
I still want you to take your pants off right now, please.
Yeah. Whatever you say, Slash. Whatever you want.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Tabbed back in and almost walked off a cliff.
Shadows can be.
Well, maybe you should have.
True.
This is where Iridikron empowered the Dark Heart.
Can I just mount up? Yeah, thanks.
That was millennia ago. Why would there be void activity here? Why now?
What are we looking at here? What the fuck am I doing? I'm doing this.
Like World of Warcraft.
Tracks.
Hey,
They might belong to our rift.
I gotta do all the content, okay? I gotta do all the content, Cam. I said I wanted to try and give it a fair shake. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, content.
player.
Yeah.
All the content.
I play WoW.
Helicron was consumed by a never-ending hunger.
I hate you.
Steph, you are fucking exhausting to talk to.
What do you mean?
Well.
Damn, Cameron comes in just.
The real question, Cam, is which one of us was that?
That's you. That's you.
Cameron comes in, immediately trains the reticle.
All I'm doing is making ape noises, like, or whatever. But, you know, whatever a fucking random idiot would say was throwing poop at other people. Whatever. And you're here whining, okay? And Cameron's
Fuck
calling
you.
out. Deserve it.
Fuck you. If I wanted to
Whiner.
whine, I would go watch World of Warcraft media.
Okay, Zeb, a whiner. Okay, then.
Could the Dark Heart
Is it
be
a poop your
absorbed
pants
in
up?
magical power and
So,
converting it to shadow?
Were you mauled about it?
Mauled about what?
The WoW thing?
I wasn't like mauled, I was just disappointed. I pulled up examples of like what is a better fucking trailer, and it's the classic Legion cinematic and fucking Draenor.
You're gonna get.
You're upset over a trailer? Is that what you said? The trailer wasn't working for you?
Huh?
You didn't like the new trailer?
Apparently a lot of people didn't. I brought it up, and Zeb apparently made a video.
Yeah, I made a video. I posted it this morning on the main channel. It's literally me just complaining about how bad the trailer is.
I think I'll have to watch that.
I saw something about it that people did not like the trailer, which I was like surprised by because everyone usually loves the WoW trailers.
Well, that's the thing. For the last 3 expansions, the WoW trailers have been huge misses.
That's a real shame. I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
I thought that was like probably what hyped people up for seasons. It's like they had base trailers in it for not seasons. You don't know.
Expansions.
They had like big,
that's
like
what it used to
cinematic
be.
trailers.
Like every
and
cinematic trailer up until I would say Shadowlands. Like I got hyped around every trailer, and I think every trailer is really good. And then Shadowlands onward like sucks.
That's tough.
Like they still look really pretty, but they just don't. They don't get me hard.
They have the balls, but not the shaft.
Kinda, yeah.
Start out here. No shaft. All balls.
Balls, no shaft.
All balls, no shaft. No, like I don't know. There are sections of it that straight up feel like they took a fucking Diablo 4 cinematic and just shoehorned it in. Like it just doesn't look like WoW.
Cinematics are pretty. Oh, I get what you mean. Sure.
Like I'm not complaining that D4 cinematics are bad. I'm complaining that D4 is not WoW. It is intrinsically not WoW.
You mean like
yeah, the D4 cinematics were really
D4
good.
like story cinematics almost. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel like they even know their own lore. That's what you're.
Exactly. Like okay. My big thing was like nothing was kind of given to us in the cinematic. Like there was nothing like really exciting to see. No big business to be all hype on.
Kind of a shame.
Sorry, and that's because like it doesn't even tell like story beats. It's literally just like a rock dwarf trying to fucking pull start his lawnmower, some fucking Navi bitch from the movie Avatar, and fucking.
I gotta ask, man. How's the WoW player base doing? Have you been having a rough time?
Okay, honestly, if it wasn't for Classic, I feel like this game would be dead. I feel like they have so much money from Classic subs.
Basically, the game is dying.
Yes.
Okay.
It will never be as popular as it was in fucking Wrath of the Lich King.
Yeah, Lich King. To be fair, that you don't need it to be that popular, but you need it to be.
Yeah,
more
but you
than
can't
that.
even like. Well, no, I don't want to say it without actually looking at the graph, but it's like you can't even like recapture like your fucking base game like patch fucking 1.9 or whatever. Like you can't recapture the numbers that you had in a late game raid tier from the launch of the game.
Feels like they're just kind of out of ideas, honestly.
There are so many cool fucking ideas.
But they are.
Yeah, well, they're dumb. They're stupid, Steph. They just. No, they don't deserve that.
I'm just saying. I feel like they just like.
They're creatively bankrupt and have been for a really long time. That's one of the most frustrating things about playing and like wanting to play WoW.
Feels like half the reason you play a lot of these weird WoW ripoffs or whatever it means. It's just because they have something that WoW doesn't have that you wish
Yes.
WoW had.
Every variant of WoW very much. Oh shit. Sorry.
You just mean a classic WoW 3 times.
Well, I'm already playing through like 2 versions of classic, or like 3 versions of classic WoW right now. But what I'm trying to say is, all of these like private servers and even like Season of Discovery to like a very limited extent, has like a lot of ideas that could make the game like more interesting. And at that, I think classic is like we all know that I think classic's more enjoyable, and I think it's because it's so like stripped down. It's just like your questing in the world. Like, you don't have all this stupid like FOMO shit built into the game. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna go and level. I'm gonna play my game as an undead rogue. How exciting! Instead of, my undead rogue needs to do 5 million daily quests so I can get the fucking azurite encrusted butt plug for my character.
Hell yeah.
You don't want it?
No,
I mean, like,
because
if
it's
they-
like the
I'm
5th
sure-
one that I've had to get. Do you
Okay, but I'm sure if they had the azurite encrusted butt plug, you would want it. Okay, that's all I'm claiming here.
I'm just saying, like, it's like there's something to be said about the simplicity of just like doing quests and killing dungeon bosses, and like the raids are easy. Like, I will not, like, there are so many people that like cope and are like, we want hard raid content for classic. No, the reason classic is fun is because the raid content is brain dead easy. Like, the second the raid content gets harder, it becomes less fun.
Sure. Your argument is that it's because you can kind of fuck around, do whatever you want.
You can fuck around, do whatever you want. It's not like you need to get world buffs. Like, there is no intrinsic, I need to get X, Y, or Z to get into raid. Like, you need gear, but you don't need to like farm a specific piece. You don't need to do a fucking stupid ass borrowed power system. It's just simple. It's simple. I like it. It's easy to get your head around. Like this, I don't even know what's going on. I'm just doing my rotation. I don't even know if I'm doing my rotation. I'm just hitting the buttons in the right order.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but I also think that for me, a game like that is too stale. I get that might appeal to you.
I think Classic WoW is like super suited for a seasonal rotation, but they have no fucking clue how to execute it. I think that's the next video I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make a video on how to make Classic WoW seasons work, because it's doable, and I think I know better than the multi-billion-dollar game company.
By a lot of people's arguments, a lot of people seem to know better than the multi-billion-dollar game company. At least they think they do. You are not alone in that one, that's for sure.
It's just
Are
wacky,
you
dude.
gonna get that Titan quest thing?
Huh?
Or are you just looking at that? You posted a link for Titan quest?
Oh, I own that, dude. Steph and I, yeah, Steph and I have talked about a game called Age of Mythology a few times, and apparently every time I mentioned every time I was saying Age of Mythology, I was actually thinking Titan Quest.
They're very different games.
They're completely different games. One's an RTS, the other one's an ARPG.
So, you know, we went stink mode. That's what we're gonna say. Okay. That was some real hard mode shit from the two of us. I'm gonna make you take the fall for it because at least I knew the name of my game. Okay.
Hey, what can I say, man?
I think it's only respectable that you take the fall.
I had some secret technology on me. I was
You're like
smoking that.
secretly not knowing the name of the game that you.
No, I was
apparently
smoking
love.
that straight Ethernet. Come on.
Smoking that Ethernet pack. Smoking
Oh
that
wait, is this the
fucking
set from? Is this the piece from the
wildfire
set?
pack.
New set. It's literally a recolor of a Legion set. Give me a second.
Cameron, you should play a PPOE with me. It's pretty basic.
PPOE?
Yeah, join the
PPPOB?
PPOE grind. It's actually fun, bro. I did not expect me to be enjoying this as much as I do. But...
That's what they want you to think, I guess.
No, I mean, if I'm enjoying it, there's no like them wanting me to think, you know.
Mhm.
Not really wanting them to think.
See,
Like,
it's
they
the
could
same
want
set,
me to
buggers.
think better with it,
Well, they're putting you in the trap, you know?
you know.
The hamster wheel, you know?
So it's like, so what you're saying is I'm having the same thing that Zeb has with Classic WoW.
What?
Yeah,
Huh?
What are we having?
exactly. The
Nothing,
hamster
Zeb?
wheel
Nothing?
of
I'm not
WoW.
accusing anything? No.
Oh man, I will say one thing that's like kind of like becoming more and more
Hey, Rob.
frustrating. Huh?
You gotta say it, you know, say everything.
Say everything. Okay. One
Yeah.
of the things that I've been finding more and more frustrating with like Classic is, at least seasonal Classic, is like the devs that are designing it have no fucking clue. like I was like thinking about it this morning, and one of the things that they put in the latest phase was they added difficulties to Molten Core, right? And it's like, one of the things I don't like about retail is there's 4 versions of every fucking raid. Like, I think I don't know about you guys. I just think that's dumb. I think it should be a baseline difficulty, and then it gets harder the deeper into the raid you go. That sounds way more compelling to me. Instead of like, oh, I like if you beat like the end of an expansion boss and you beat it in normal mode, and you're like, oh, I beat what's a good example? I beat Farrak. It's like, oh, let me look at your achievements. You beat Farrak on normal mode. That doesn't count. And it's like, just make it all one thing. It's stupid.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Dude.
Obama.
Cameron, you're
It's
so
okay.
retarded.
Cam stopped me from saying something regrettable, okay?
Cameron, you're so retarded, bro.
What do you mean? I was just quoting our president.
Who?
Our president.
Who said who?
Obama.
You're quoting.
He's quoting
Trump said
Obama.
that at one point, you know.
Isn't Trump like not the president though?
You know, he was once, you know.
Okay.
He was once
You're
upon a time.
You're a pretty silly guy. I'm not gonna. You're a pretty silly fella. You're a silly, funny, poopy guy, Cameron.
I should like
Also
actually
said,
try and do my
I'm gonna
fucking
come
quest.
too, you know.
I'm gonna
try-
come.
You're gonna try what?
He said a lot of things, you know.
You know
He's a
what?
bit of a
I'm gonna
talker,
try
you
ketamine
know?
stuff. That's what I said.
Oh well, that's good
With
for
a
you.
fucking side of kratom. That's a
Power
drug,
to
right?
you.
Alright, I got the clip of that.
Honestly,
You know what? Riley put a magnet on my car that said that
Yeah, he put that on my car too.
Wait, a magnet that said what?
President Trump saved Cramtom or whatever.
He put that on,
Kratom.
he put it on my car. at
Kratom.
some point, too. I think he
Damn.
Put it on
Or
everyone.
did he even like get that?
I don't know, bro. He shoved it up his ass or something.
And then what? Carson, you put it on his car, or what happened?
No, he put it on my car as well.
He put
Well,
it
he
on,
has
like,
more. He has
everyone's
more
car.
than one of
I'll
them.
bet he
Is that
has
what
a
you're
bunch of
saying?
them.
Yeah,
I
he
bet
put
he
them on
got
a
a
couple
couple
people's
just to
cars
fuck
at
with
my
you
birthday.
guys.
He
It's one for
he told me
Carson's
he put 'em.
birthday.
We
Yeah.
got the multi-pack.
Well, he went to put on mine and he told me, and I was like, I'm not even gonna go look. I know he put something stupid, and if
He
my
told
car
me-
gets
he-
broken into
you know
it,
He told me as I was driving
what's
away, and I
funny?
didn't even look until I
You know
got
what's-
home.
What's fun? I still have it on mine. I don't even care. What's funny is he came up to me and he told me, like, dude, I just put this sticker or magnet or whatever on 2 other people's cars. And then I didn't ask and I didn't go check, but I assumed he'd put one on my car as well without saying it. And then later I saw he did. But it's so funny that he came up to me. He's like, dude, check out this prank I just pulled on other people. But he like also did it to me, but didn't tell me. Like, I don't
but
know.
also thought he was like being secretive about it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
part of the
Maybe,
prank.
to be fair,
you
to be
know?
fair, maybe he put it on
Defend yourself.
as he was leaving. Maybe he did it after the fact because he told
Actually,
me like,
yes, he did.
when we
because
were still
he
outside.
He took it off mine.
Voice.
oh,
And
okay,
put it
there you
onto
go.
yours. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Now I remember. Now that you say that.
You see
That would have been really funny if he put it on earlier though, and just like,
Yeah.
He like told me as I was driving away that I was there.
yeah, it's still out there on mine. I don't even care. It's so stupid.
This is Eridath.
I will take
Kind of
back.
Memory.
reminds me.
That's
sorta-
the blend in though. That's the problem.
Sort of reminds me of this. But then with what stuff?
Like everyone else there, you know, the Trump supporters.
Okay.
What do you mean, huh? What do you mean?
I thought you meant like with the other stuff on his car or something.
He doesn't have anything on his car. Other people in Zeb's area have way worse things on their car than he does. Like, Zeb, do you remember when we went up there and there was all the anime stickers or whatever on that one car?
Yeah.
I fucking remember that. That was horrendous.
Oh.
Like outside the movie theater, I think.
Steph, you gotta go to. I'm going up to hang out with Bigelows on Saturday. Do you want to come with me? I'm gonna ask. if
Maybe.
it's-
I gotta see what I'm
Still-
doing. I might not be able to. on my own
Okay.
anyway.
But I just
I have a-
thought of that. But you haven't been to his new apartment, right?
Oh, he moved to an apartment.
Yeah, him and Lex moved into an apartment together.
Oh shit.
But
What's
they someone at that complex, like in the parking lot, there is a sticker with, or sorry, there's a car with a lot of anime stickers.
Oh god.
It's kind of, it's bad.
It's foul.
Wait, who has anime stickers?
Your mom.
Someone
like-
at Nick's apartment, Big List's apartment complex.
Uh,
It was actually
Yeah,
Big List
Cameron,
himself.
actually. It was Cameron all along. Remember with all these fucking weeb stickers. Remember the
Wait,
weeaboo.
what do you mean
Okay.
observed?
Honestly, it's probably Ian, if anyone. That motherfucker a weeb, alright? Ian's the most, like, I don't know, weeby weeb that I know. Like, stereotypical weeb.
Who is?
Ian.
Ian? Yeah.
Koreaboo, like, actually. I mean,
He-
well, Zeb is a pretty stereotypical weeb, not gonna lie.
Oh, so there's more.
They're the two extremes of the weave spectrum.
Yeah, exactly. The one is like doing everything he can to become some Korean fucking boy, and Zeb is just like, give me the fucking pity picture.
Thanks.
I mean, am I wrong, bro? Am I wrong?
I've reformed.
You go into the posters in your room. Am I wrong?
Hey, I haven't put them back up, okay?
Oh, okay, yeah. You didn't do it because you live in McKenna's house. It's the only reason, dog, and we all know it.
Yeah, I didn't say that wasn't the reason. I never tried to pass that off as not the reason.
You're whipped! Whipped! No posters!
No, folks.
No posters, no bitches. Okay, I don't fucking get this.
We're gonna
Whoa,
get
what
it
do you
now.
do? Specifically, what are you doing and what do you not get about it?
The quest isn't just progressing.
Rip, I guess.
It says, like, observe the memories. It's like, I'm fucking looking at them. What do you want?
Dude, Demon Souls is so fucking stinky.
Oh, yeah.
I got the original one.
From my understanding.
Yeah, I got the original one. It's fucking. It's.
Let's just say it's like all. It's like, you know, DS2.
I'm still in the
none of this
first-
stuff to make it slightly more convenient for the players. You know what I mean?
I'm still on the first level. I haven't played it a ton, but like, dude, it is stinky. I haven't even found the next, like, I think they call it an arc stone instead of a bonfire, something like that. I haven't
see.
even found like another one, or I don't even know how the levels, because the levels are laid out very differently.
They're like, you warp to them, right? Like, you have, like,
Yeah,
a hub
it's-
and you warp to different areas.
Yeah, and I think there's a bunch of different. It reminds me of. Actually, it reminds me of Lego Star Wars a little bit. In that system.
That's base, that's
you know
base.
what I mean?
No, that's a
Of,
base
like-
take. I've seen enough of it to get what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like that.
One of the things I like about this season, Zeb, and I haven't gotten into it yet, obviously, is my understanding is that they've kind of fixed the respecing issue a bit. Is you're supposed
Yeah,
to
because you
respec
use different
gold.
currencies to, like, trade for, like, the respec item on your island, right?
That's my understanding. I mean, I haven't gotten that far at all yet, but
Well, I certainly haven't gotten that far, but I think that's how it works.
Seems slightly more appealing, for sure. Just the fact that you can
The respecing
you know,
isn't a
level
total
with
fucking
something
nightmare.
and then swap to whatever jank build you want to try. You know, my only thing that I am slightly concerned about that I haven't figured out yet, and I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to look it up. I just haven't even bothered yet. Is like, you know how you level the skill gems or whatever as you like play? I'm sure you've noticed when you press that like plus bar on the side or whatever. I'm hoping there's a way to like level them quickly, like if you want to use new skills. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, using some materials or some of the currencies, you could like maybe level the gems fast. Especially because I don't really want to trade, to be honest. I was
Yeah,
telling him,
no, I don't blame you.
basically solo self-found, except I'm duoed with you, and I'll trade with you, but that's about it. I don't know. I'm not interested in the other stuff. Personally. Not as fun for me.
What news?
I think what I like a lot about ARPGs, to be honest, is the fact that like you start seasons fresh and you can, to some extent, you use what you pick up. Like I've gotten a couple of uniques now, you know, on the character I'm not going to be playing with you, and just using them occasionally when I get them is fun, you know. I don't know.
Again, that is
Halvings are
straight up
always-
why I think seasonal classic content would be so based. Like,
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
done
Always
correctly.
farming this is kind of boring.
Always
you know?
farming Biss is really stupid, but if
I
there
mean,
are
it's fun
big
late
enough...
game, don't get me wrong.
No. If
But,
there's big enough, like, shakeups to the Biss lists that completely change how, like, stuff functions, it's pretty exciting.
No, it's not just that. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I definitely know that there's gonna be Biss in the end game. I just mean, like, as you play the game, you know, I think it's cool to, like, have what like FOMO, you know, like just a random tool drop that you throw on your build, I guess. I'm not saying this well, but you know what I mean. Rather than, like, the same fucking item every single time you level. The exact same build. That's the one downside of Diablo, for example, is once you get certain things, you're just kind of sticking with those when you level.
To be fair, I'll complain. I like being able to get Biss and keep it for a long time. I like being able to play with my Biss for a while, if that makes sense.
Then you probably like D4 more
Well,
in that system.
oh no, like I don't like when you get Biss and it's like, okay, time to farm the next like tier. Like, at least with like the way Classic WoW like functions, it's not like that. You have like a few months to play with your current Biss.
Just to me, it means that there's, when that's how it works, that's just not Biss then. I don't think of that as Biss. Like, if it's replaceable, it's not Biss.
Well, no, it's not replaceable until the next patch.
Oh, you mean like every DLC or whatever?
Not DLC, patch.
Oh, does WoW like have big meta-changing patches regularly?
When you get to the end of a Classic season, they release the raid tiers every few months. So you like, you know, right now it's Molten Core raid tier, which has its own Biss list. And then after Molten Core, it's like, what the fuck is after? Blackwing Lair, and then Encourage, and then Naxxramas, and they all have completely different Biss lists. Now, if that was done like really fast, rapid fire, it'd be fucking irritating. But if it's staggered out like it is, it's more enjoyable because you actually get to play with your toys.
True. I think in an RPG it's not an issue because you just keep resetting, like every couple of months, so you know that like your whole goal is to get sort of set up and then move on. I don't know. What I like about PoE, and obviously it's not even something I've gotten into, but I guess the idea of it is the fact that, like, okay, I don't love that you're stuck in the campaign forever every time you level, I'm gonna be honest. But I do like the idea that, like, once you finish the campaign, there's a lot of different ways to play the leveling, the end game.
Even then,
like,
as far as I
nothing's
understand, like,
ever.
once you get like halfway through the campaign, it really opens up and they give you a lot of different ways to level.
No, you still got to do a campaign, pretty much.
Well, no, you have to clear the campaign, but I'm saying there's alternative.
I get that, but I think that's kind of jank that you have to complete it every time. Like, it's fair to have your opinion. I'm just saying, I think the whole campaign.
Well, no, you heard me with D4. I prefer being able to skip the campaign.
Yeah.
Like, you remember I fucking complained when you had to like redo the faction like rep.
Oh yeah. I mean, everyone complained about
like
that.
I don't know. I think having to redo very like mundane shit like that, it just shouldn't be.
Well, the D4 thing was honestly even worse in a way because it was so mundane. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm definitely on that side. But the D4 thing is even worse. Like, I know the campaign of PoE is obviously longer, but the D4 thing felt worse to me too. I guess is what I'm saying. Is that a retarded take? I don't think it's a retarded
not a retarded take.
I don't mind doing that stuff once. Like,
again, yes, I don't mind doing it once, but if you're forced, like, or I would accept a system where like you have to do it again, but if you have a character that's hit like max level, even in the Eternal server, you get like an XP boost. Like Soulworker, that KMMO that I liked a lot a few years ago, that did that where if you had a character at max level, you had to play through the campaign again, but they had such a big XP boost that it really didn't matter.
I can't do it. Valeria, I see your weak heart. You cling to them still.
Be gone from this place, Salatath.
This is good.
Very well. I'll not overstay my
Bow of the Ranger Captain.
Huge.
Oh, they're all purple and based.
Kind of interesting.
Purple and based.
Do I lose my res caps? If I take
Yo,
this
okay. One of the things that I was kind of excited for this patch was they added like actual flails where like you swing shit and it like, whatcha?
This probably.
Do go.
Oh, cutscene.
So it is Zalatath who has claimed the Dark Heart. I understand now why she calls herself the Harbinger.
I've had enough riddles for one day.
The radiant visions you spoke of are the very same my people had before our world was consumed by the Void Lord Dimensius.
What? You don't think... Could Zalatath be seeking that same fate for Azeroth?
I fear that is precisely what she intends. You must find a way to stop her.
Me? Look, she knew exactly how to hurt me. I don't think I'm the one to...
Yes, she knew your greatest fear is endangering your family. But you must let go of that fear. Embrace who you truly are.
I know who I am.
Do you? You are unbalanced. You must master your unique nature, Alaria. If you cannot, then Azeroth is already doomed.
It's best if I...
I'll take back some of what I said about the story seeming lame. This is a cool breadcrumb.
What story?
Retail story. We were, I don't know, were you here for it? Us complaining about like how bad the cinematic was?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I thought you played the story already for... What is it?
The story's not out. The story comes out in August.
Oh, so how do you know?
Like, no, the cinematic seemed lame. The story seemed unengaging, but there's a breadcrumb there. There's a breadcrumb there that seems interesting, although it does fall into the fucking classic Blizzard writing style of, oh god, oh no, there's a world-ending threat, oh god. It's fucking Marvel authors.
So the story seems a little lame from the trailer.
Yeah, the trailer, it's lame. This quest is actually compelling, though. Like,
But there's some stuff you can do, like the
yeah,
pre-story
pre-patch.
stuff.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
This is the pre-patch quest. Yeah, no, that's cinematic kind of blue. Which is insane, considering how hyped they used to be.
I always remember like the Deathwing one they had. That one was really
I just
cool.
remember that like it was always hyped like crazy in the past. So,
Do you remember that Deathwing one they had?
Dude, the Deathwing one, Cataclysm, that was actually such a cool fucking cinematic. And like, even though it was literally just like shots of the dragon fucking up the world, like the monologue of Deathwing, like explaining his motives, it was so cool. There was so much power. Again, I don't think there's a single bad cinematic before Shadowlands, and even Shadowlands, it wasn't like it wasn't an absolute void of hype like the last two expansions cinematics have been. And I hate Shadowlands.
Yeah, Shadowlands had some hype. It felt like even if like people didn't like the way the story went.
Still no word from them.
That's why I kind of wanted to try it from my POV though. And then you know, didn't work out.
Yeah, it didn't work out. Hunt the Harbinger! Oh boy!
Zebediah.
It's all connected to the Radiant Song. It has to be.
Locust Walker said the Ethereals heard a similar song before Koresh was destroyed.
Then is Azeroth herself the one in danger? Is she speaking to us?
We need answers. We need her speaker.
I will seek out Magni. But first, I must inform Thrall of what we learned here. We must face this crisis together. Horde and Alliance both.
there's another quest line. Let's hop down into that portal room and take a little peeky, see if there's an event going. Huh.
I need a target.
Here we go again. Quite literally.
Ooh. There's a remembrance of Ragnaros? That's cool.
Fire Lord Ragnaros returns. Brace for battle.
Yo, he's huge! He's bussin', he's wide! Nah,
Must be talking about Cameron.
Yeah. No, actually though, I sat at work and like a schizo talked to myself about well, I just talked to myself about
Like a schizo?
like a schizo
You
about
mean a schizo.
yeah.
There's
But,
no light.
Oh my god. Let me just finish this thought. Okay, I'm tired.
Alright.
I talked to myself like a schizo about like what they could do to make seasonal content better, and part of me was thinking like maybe they should just focus on one raid tier for every season instead of doing all 4 raid tiers. That way they have like a thing that they can focus the whole season on. If they want to make a new raid tier, that can be like the capstone of it, so you don't have like, you don't spend half of the season at level 60, you know? I don't know, it's a toss-up. I don't know if you want to, because like a lot of Classic's enjoyment comes from the world and leveling and spending time in the world, and not just like raid logging. Like raid logging to me is like the death of Classic enjoyment.
But how are you and I going to take over WoW's development and then get rid of it? What's our
Hey,
plan?
no, we're gonna make the WoW killer.
You gotta play.
Files of Westro.
WoW killers.
WoW, WoW will be killed by WoW.
Only WoW can defeat WoW. It's been proven. It's been foretold.
Actually, the same can be said of every Blizzard game.
The only thing that would kill Blizzard IP is Blizzard.
Exactly.
Well, I know I've been fighting this thing for more than 45 seconds. I've got my big cooldown back. I like the part where he has mechanics where I probably shouldn't stand in the fire, but it does so little damage I just stand in the fire.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game to run, I think.
Azeroth's memory of the Fire Lord is naught but ashes now.
Huge. And then go turn this in.
Is trying to tell us with these echoes. It seems Azeroth has no need for historical records.
This guy level boosted his paladin. That's the level boost gear that you get on the paladin class. Champion of the Waterlords, 3k points. Gimme, gimme. Here's the question. Should I go back to Dalaran and see what goodies there are for me to get?
Always get the goodies.
Always A, B, GG. Always be getting goodies.
Always BBW.
Huh?
Wait, what now?
Huh?
Uh,
Huh?
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 Uh.
Huh? Huh? Oh, God.
Oh my god.
This man. Ooh. What the flip? My man, hammer. God of this glamour. Yeah. I need you.
That's subslide. You can't take that.
Alright, I know exactly what I'm thinking at all times.
Yeah, he's thinking about Cameron.
Dude, where the fuck is this free patch vendor?
You blame him? You know what I'm thinking about right now. Damn.
There remains much to be done.
Remind me of the events so far. No, I don't think so. Here he is.
Oh,
Show me your wares. 6.7k.
Show me the wares.
A 32 slot bag. That's actually an upgrade. Wait a minute. How much is it? 2k. Holy shit. Wind Rider. Dragon. Stitches. Knoll. Neck. They're heirlooms. Cloaks. Weapons. Helms. Oh my god. Wait. Two-handed sword. Yeah. This sword looks so much like...
My goods will serve you well.
Items. Two-handed swords. Go back in time to TBC. Yeah, it looks like the old PvP sword, but like less hype. The TBC PvP sword.
May I be of service?
I can't upgrade my weapon though. My weapon's like actually good. What is the point of this fucking ring?
Thank you for browsing.
Probably
When
put
are we getting
on.
back on the,
Essence? Oh.
I said, when are we getting back on the Pokemon Unite grind?
Forgot about that game.
Okay.
Pokemon Unite.
Unite.
Oh, God.
Dude, that.
It's like when you Pokemon Unite streams up.
Dude, you're not funny.
Not funny.
Not funny. I don't want to think about that game.
Not funny.
What do you mean? That was like your favorite game for a while.
It wasn't my favorite game.
It was your favorite game.
It wasn't my favorite game.
Yeah, it was.
And what was?
Don't you think that your friends would know your favorite game?
You were a big fan of that one, though, weren't you?
He's gonna mute me.
Oh my god, I love Thrall's new model. I'm so glad I can't even fucking click on him. Jesus
Who's
Christ.
Thrall?
Wait, so when is the expansion supposed to drop anyways, though?
August 26th.
Pretty soon. Pretty soon to be disappointed.
That tells you, no, that, like, the fact that you didn't know tells you how, like, abject, like, just unhype.
No, it's
Look at
crazy.
the fact that
like,
I didn't know. I would have known anyways.
No, but, like, you would have at least seen an ad or a YouTube video or someone
Oh.
fucking talking
You would have
about
at
it.
least
Fair
heard
point.
of it.
Fair point. Yeah,
I noticed that too. It's like, wow, like, there's a new WoW expansion coming out. It's like, there's absolutely zero hype. Like, there's always
Yeah, I
been
actually have
hype.
to agree completely. Wow. Wow. I didn't think of that.
Wow.
Wow. I'm loving my bugged animations.
Truly, WoW is gone. Dude.
Who did that?
Cameron, why'd you get rid of WoW?
You know, it wasn't good
Oh
anymore.
no, not WoW.
Help
Because it
Magni
wasn't gonna
perform
get
his
rid of
ritual.
itself.
Is that, do you remember what you do with Val Orbs? I've gotten 2 of them.
No fucking
Aren't they
clue.
like the thing that you throw at the end of the thing and they can either brick your item or give it something cool? I can't remember.
So Steph, if you tab out of your game and you look
Yeah.
on your home bar, you'll find a browser.
Ew.
I figured you were a better browser though.
Nah,
thought you were
dude,
the
I
ex-
have no fucking clue.
I thought you were the expert though.
Cutscene!
Jimmy, what are you trying to tell us?
Bro, I want nothing to do with this cunt. I actually fucking hate his skin.
Hear her voice. I can see it.
Fuck off, dude.
The place she's calling us to.
Where, Magni? Where must we go?
It's called.
Oh, fuck off.
Magni!
At least he's fucking dead. Thank God.
alive.
God fucking damn it.
While drunk, if
God.
one of us gets more views than him while streaming, he has to give them all of the money he's earned so far.
More consistent views.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry, drunk
Then
while
you gotta
doing
make
what?
it- What? Nothing? I'm not thinking about spiking your drink. Huh?
Dude, it's actually crazy, like, the amount of whiplash these cutscenes give you now. Because, like, there's
Really?
some where it's just, like, the in-game models, and then there's some where it's pre-rendered, but the absolute it's just the fucking canyon between the quality of the 2 types of cutscenes is so insane. And then there's the
Yeah, I'm
third,
not
like,
gonna
there's
lie.
the pre-rendered ones, too. So that's 3
I'm not gonna lie.
complete...
Tried to commune directly with Azeroth.
I know it's not as big of a deal for you, Zeb, probably, even though you're now talking about it, so maybe it's a bigger deal than I thought.
The reason
But for
I like
players like me
no,
who want
let me
to
just
buy the game-
the reason I enjoy classic, one of the reasons I enjoy classic is because it's visually cohesive. Everything is designed with the same like visual intent. Like it all has the same poly count, it all has the same like art team working on it, whereas WoW is 20 fucking years of different people passing the buck.
Wait, I think the real problem with WoW is that 10 years ago they needed to make a new game instead of
Yeah.
running more on
Yeah.
WoW. And they didn't, and now they're stuck.
Honestly,
That's really the problem. Like 10 years ago, they needed to make WoW 2 or whatever else. You know what I mean? Not keep fucking throwing shit into WoW until it looks like a fucking, I don't
Yeah,
know.
she did more like RuneScape did with like the old school RuneScape and the new one or whatever.
Yeah, maybe. Because I was trying to say that's like one of my difficulties playing it now. Is it's just like every time I try.
I will say one thing that like
feels so weird.
the seasons of classic really needs is kind of that like bridge that OSRS has where like they actually ask the player base what they want, and I understand WoW players are retarded and usually don't even know what they want, but like
You think you want that, but you don't.
yeah, there's so much shit that like came in Season of Discovery that was just like, no one asked for this. No one wanted this. No one really cares about this. Let's do something fun.
Okay.
And that's very specific to like the seasonal content of WoW. I don't know. It's like the mechanics that they did, right? Like they introduced incursions, right? And the system that incursions was based on, it was based on a faction grind in Silithus. No one liked doing the faction grind in Silithus to begin with. No one wanted to see what they could do if they iterated on that system. No one liked it to begin with. It was already bad content. No, let's build off of
back
this.
on the point we were talking about earlier. They're just extremely uninspired at this point.
They don't fucking know.
So I don't know.
Be mindful of your duty.
Just can't seem to make anything new and interesting. Rip.
Incapable. Actually, Cam, Carson, you might think this is funny. I was watching a video on dead internet theory, and I went and clicked on my own video to like see how it was doing since I posted it this morning. But it kept the comments from that other video, so I thought people, like, for 10 seconds I was like, wait, are people saying like I'm an AI? Because like the comments were like, this is proof that the dead internet theory is real.
No time for nostalgia.
I think you're a bit of an AI. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck you.
So you're kind of built like an AI.
Like
Huh?
Cortana.
Yeah, you're kind of. No wonder Riley's so into Zeb. Hold up. It all fucking makes sense now. Oh, Zebatana. Ooh.
Zeb, we still gotta play
I need to get closer.
some of the other Halo games.
Yeah, we do.
Like Pokemon Unite.
Yeah. My favorite Halo game, Pokemon Unite.
Target something.
I don't
the
want to
Switch.
say yes to playing any games until shit.
So we've finished the PoE
Till like September, dude.
act.
Like I actually have so many fucking games I want to play right now, and like things lined up to play.
Ragnaros threatened to swallow Azeroth in flame. No wonder she remembers him.
I need to get closer.
Someone's leveling out here.
I don't have a target.
That's you.
It's not. I'm max level. I'm big.
I'm out of range. Too far away. I need to get
No, not a Kamala Harris ad while I'm in a fucking PoE boss fight. I can't
No.
skip.
No.
You're kidding me. Quick. Okay, I paused it. Saved.
Honestly, political ads should be illegal.
out of range.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that about any person's political ad. I just thought it was funnier to yell out that it was a Kamala Harris ad. I mean, it is, but...
No, I like any. It doesn't matter who it's for.
I fucking hate that shit, bro. You know me.
Yeah.
No, I know you're slightly biased towards certain politicians more than
Well,
others.
no, even then, like, even
As
if
a
I am
conservative.
biased, like, if I see, like, a fucking, like, you don't need to advertise to people to make them vote, because the only people that are going to vote are people that are already engaged.
Well, I'm sure statistics would argue somewhat otherwise, but... at
The
same
amount
time-
of people that vote is so fucking small. Like, compared to, like, the general U.S. population, like...
I know.
It's like you're trying to catch a fucking, like, a gnat with a fucking fishing net. It's just stupid. It's a waste of everyone's time and everyone's money. Oh wait, I just described. I'm fine. I'm fine. I didn't describe
Real?
anything.
The real
Just got
problem is
World
that,
of
like,
Warcraft.
if you're gonna make these ads, you need to make them really short. Especially if you're throwing them on YouTube. These need to be like 5-second ads. However you can do it. That's up to the marketers to figure out how to do that. Not fucking skippable ads. Then it's like even more retarded. Plus it feels worse and people like me are gonna be more annoyed because you have to hop out, press skip, and then go back to whatever you're doing. It's like such a small thing, but it's relevant. Like ads are always gonna be there, but if they're not fucking, if you gotta go out of your way to like get past them, it's such, I don't know, way more of a pain in the ass, in my opinion. Like I can tolerate getting some random junk ass 4-second stupid mobile phone game ad, but then when that phone game ad is 30 seconds, I'm gonna maul.
No, I honestly think like advertising would be so much more bearable. Like I don't even like I straight up think I wouldn't even have an ad block if they were just short 5-second ads that weren't skippable, but like would just autoplay into your video.
Can't attack that target.
Like the whole problem that a lot of people have with ads nowadays. Do I need to sell all these?
They make it a lot harder to block them on YouTube now.
Yeah, I know. No, the
Or
whole
they're
problem
just
with
like watch
modern,
a black screen for 10 seconds.
the whole problem with like
Watch
modern ads is
ad.
they're like way too intrusive.
It's not ready yet.
Here we go again. Quite literally. I live to serve.
Wait, what do the mounts cost? Wait, the mounts aren't on this vendor? Okay, it's specific. Okay. Can I... Fucking obtuse fucking human beings. I'll save it. I'm gonna sit down and probably write it tomorrow or something.
What are you writing on?
My manifesto
Manifesto?
against...
Whoa!
my World of Warcraft Classic manifesto.
Your manifesto. I'll explain what's going on with that one, huh?
There's
What are you
nothing to
trying
explain.
manifest, son? What are you trying to
I'm
manifest?
trying to manifest my destiny over here.
You manifest these nuts in your mouth.
I think that's it. I think is that all the pre-patch content?
Yo, bro. Oh, fuck.
The War Within. Wait. I just did that quest, didn't I? Is that it? Is he not going to fucking recover? Is he dead? Or do I have to talk?
Find me wherever the action is.
He's dead.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
Now, listen, you old coot. I know you always meant right by me. You didn't know that I chose to stay with the Dark Irons.
Jesus Christ.
That Dagran and I were in love, whatever your intentions were. My husband died.
Quest log?
Because of you, I hated you for taking him from me. My anger built a wall neither of us could ever get through. And now, we may never get the chance, but my son, my little Dagran, he needs you. I guess, so do I.
Huh.
Old as I am to admit it, you were never the best father.
Oh, is it gonna be fucking like released week by week where it's like, okay, you're done this week, come back next week for your weekly ball torture?
Yeah, you know, a couple balls never hurt anybody. That's not good.
No, you're right. Balls never did hurt anybody. 20,000, Jesus Christ.
Not until today, but my balls are about to do something to you. Dude.
5K a piece. I'm not gonna invest on any of these. I am just going to buy it all when I'm done. I wanted to play some Ascension, but I guess it's POP.
Okay, we've been haters recently, but what's like, I guess, what's the best part of retail currently? There's gotta be something that
I'm
they
not
do
defending any. I have not defended anything about retail. Why are you asking me to fucking defend retail?
well. I'm just curious. Like, if you were put on the spot, is there something you would say they do well?
The best thing about retail is the collection, like, metagame, where it's like collecting armor appearances and mounts and shit. That's what the game's really like focused on over the last like 10 years. Is they've yeah, it's dumb. They literally turned it into a fucking like e-girl game.
That doesn't sound like the best part. Hey, you're saying it.
It's the most. That's because I don't like it. I don't care about collecting every fucking mount. I just want one mount that looks cool. And that's it.
I get what you mean.
Like, I don't care to have every piece of gear ever. I just want the few pieces that I think look neat.
Yeah, that fit your build, your color choice, whatever. Yeah.
I guess. Traversal is more fun because dragon riding is everywhere now. That's one thing. So you're not just like fucking like Z clipping through the fucking world while you're flying.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I don't have a lot of good to say about WoW. Come back to me in September.
You are not pleased by it, huh?
Hey, I haven't been pleased by retail in a long time. I told myself I'm gonna buy this expansion. I'm gonna play it all the way through. I even have a group of people to play with. Like, I'm going to commit. And if I don't like it, I think I'm done with retail.
Damn. Calling retail out.
Hey, it's been bad for like 6 years at this point.
I mean, I respect it. You can do a little more WoW?
No, I'm opening PoE.
Oh shit. Ready? We'll get some water.
So why don't we play Destiny: The
No.
Final Shape?
I don't.
Bro,
think
I cannot wait
ever
to
find
make
that
it. So, never mind. It's a bad joke.
What?
I cannot wait to enable their CEO to buy more sports cars.
this like a Destiny meme?
Hell
I
yeah.
wouldn't do
It came out like today that like while laying off like 100+ employees, he was buying sports cars.
That's a real man. I mean, isn't that like this classic, like any CEO?
I mean,
does
yeah,
that?
it was the Bobby Kotick CEO. Every
Any
time
good,
like a dumb fucking
self-respecting
microtransaction would come
CEO.
out, the joke would always be like, Bobby needs another yacht. Bobby needs another yacht.